This is the road we just climbed up in the Bighorn Mountains. Takes a lot of concentration. Come going around here. And here we are. Buffalo, Wyoming. We're going to spend a couple of nights before we start really heading up into Montana towards the Canadian border. Beautiful country. Real snow still up in the mountains. This is Oak Mountain in the Bighorns. We're at about 9,000 feet elevation. Long climb from a little bit under 4,000. Kind of a windy, scary road. It's kind of getting hard for me to handle those close drives like that. Tensed up. We'll spend a little bit of time here, rest up and have some lunch, and then go on down to Buffalo. Beautiful forest here. Interesting that the pine bark beetle really hasn't bothered this forest that much. I guess This is our first night of dry camping or boondocking on our way to Alaska. We're in northern Montana, about 60 miles south of Great Falls, up in the Lewis and Clark National Forest. Beautiful area, very tall trees, lodgepole pines, and Douglas fir. Right now I'm cooking dinner, or at least I'm grilling the chicken. Very quiet up here. There's about 20 spots in this place, and maybe 6 or 8 folks, people in here, couples and whatnot, camping everything from our trailer to fifth wheels down to very small tents. On the side of the mountain, so it's dense and hilly. Just got through taking a walk. Signs around to beware of the bears. Haven't seen any sign of a bear yet though, or any other wildlife except lots of flies. This is a creek that runs through our campground, Many Pines campground. And off in the distance you can see the forest and the trees. It's kind of been showery this afternoon, so somewhat of a haze. Really is a pretty location. It's been kind of warm today, so it's going to be chilly tonight. This is the entrance. This is a typical Forest Service campground. No amenities. They do have some outhouses. You have to take your own trash out. There is a water pump up here, which I'll show you, for fresh water. But we brought plenty with us. Our trailer holds 40 gallons of fresh water. And we have 3 40-gallon holding tanks, one for the kitchen, one for the bathtub, and one for the commode. And so we'll run out of fresh water long before we'll run out of a place to put it. And when you come in here, you cross the bridge. Off the highway. And then we move into the entrance. Many of these places are pack in, pack out, so you have to take your own trash with you. You don't want you leaving anything here. One of the reasons, I suppose, is because of the bears. Up on the road splits off to the left, there's several campsites down that way. And then where we are is over to the right. It's one of the bathrooms. This is the pay station. It's an honor system, somewhat. You come in and take an envelope out of the green box there and fill it out and put the money in it. Put your site number and drop the money in the envelope into the little box. And then you drive to your side. This person walking down now to our campsite. We drove all the way through the park. And we're coming back up this way and saw this pull-through site, which was level, and I pulled into it, but our door was facing the ditch, bar ditch, so I had to drive all the way down to the other end of the campground, go around the circle, turn around, come back up here, and come in the other way so that we could park it, pull through and park it. The advantage to pulling through like this, and this is the only pull-through site in the campground. But the advantage to pulling through like this is tomorrow all I have to do is spin up the jacks and re-plug in the electrical wire into the truck and the trailer, pull out and go. I don't have to do all of the hitching. Another bathroom over there, and on top, a little bit further up, is an older couple with their daughter who's probably in her 20s. We've met some interesting people here. A young couple with a baby, 3 months old, and she's expecting again. He's from South Africa, and he does filming of wildlife and nature, and he's up here doing a film for some federal organization. And he's going to be working here in Fort Hood in Texas, and also in Alaska. And a little further up the road is a couple of brothers in a small R-Pod RV. They're on their way to Alaska also. Most of the people we talk to who are on their way to Alaska are going pretty quick. This guy said they were leaving here tomorrow and expected to be in Calgary tomorrow evening, which is a pretty good drive. Not us. We're taking it slow and easy. Met a couple last night, or this morning, in the other campground we were at, and he said when they went up, they took a month going through Canada, a month in Alaska, and a month coming back. A little bit longer than we're going to take, but not much.